When new mom Scarlett Moffatt first joined Gogglebox, she lit up our TV screens with her bubbly persona, warm northern charm and brilliant wit. Yet as her fame grew after being crowned winner of I'm a Celebrity in 2016, the star struggled to cope with the spotlight, facing a battle with her mental health which saw her call Samaritans 20 times. Overwhelmed with the pressures of skyrocketing fame, the TV personality once admitted that she wanted to disappear when things were at their worst, but after stumbling across Samaritans on social media when she needed them the most, she thankfully got the support she needed. In a bid to support others who are facing mental health struggles, the star is a proud ambassador for Samaritans, campaigns for better mental health support in schools and speaks openly about her own mental health to millions of followers on social media. Moffatt previously backed a government-led campaign urging people to be kind to their mind, as the Office for Health Improvement and Disparities, OHID, has found that 7 in 10 Brits experience Sunday scaries, a common anxiety that looms ahead of a new week due to work stresses, a lack of sleep and spiraling to-do lists. The study was commissioned ahead of World Mental Health Day and highlights that young people are the worst hit by what psychologists call heightened anticipatory anxiety, with 74% of those aged 18 to 34 starting to worry about the week ahead come 5 p.m. on Sunday. By answering 5 simple questions through the Every Mind Matters website, people can get a personalized mind plan giving them tips to help deal with stress and anxiety, boost their mood, sleep better and feel more in control. Opening up about her own battle with Sunday scaries, Scarlett told the Mirror that her feelings of worry often connect with insecurities around work. Sunday scaries don't always fall on a Sunday. My working week often starts on a Wednesday when I start filming, and those feelings of anxiety kick in, questions like are people going to like me? Or am I going to be able to do my job properly? It doesn't even matter how many years I've been doing this, I still want to perform well. So that anxiety around getting my lines right, and hoping they want to work with me again all start. The TV star revealed the biggest tip that helps her in those moments of overwhelm is reaching out to friends and family for reassurance, as a problem shared is a problem halved. She said, "This has been a gradual thing, but now if I'm ever feeling that way, I reach out to a loved one. That's the opposite of what I used to do. I used to think I don't want to be a burden on anyone, or that I don't want to let anyone down. Everyone thinks that I'm super bubbly and happy and nothing can touch me, but that's not the case. But I've realized that it's absolutely fine to reach out, as your family and friends don't want you to feel the way you're feeling, and as soon as I call, after 5 minutes the anxiety has gone away and I've forgotten what I even rang them about." The presenter also tried to break her days into small manageable tasks when things get too much, particularly when she feels more anxious than normal. "I write everything down and break it up little by little. So even things like getting out of bed, brushing my teeth, washing my face, I'll write down and tick off. As soon as you've done those, then getting your clothes on doesn't feel as big of a deal, then going for a walk doesn't feel like a big deal, then learning lines for a show doesn't feel so bad. So rather than just thinking I've got 50 things to do, if you actually write them out they feel doable, you think I can do this." Despite having a complex relationship with social media, having deleted her Instagram temporarily in 2018 when she needed a break from the spotlight, Scarlett believes that the internet can be a wonderful thing when used for good. Explaining how she has come full circle with opening up about her struggles online, she explained, I actually found out about Samaritans on Instagram, so the fact that I now have a platform where I can reach people is amazing. Social media helped me massively, and even if I can help one person, then it's done its job and I can repay the favor back. That's not to say she doesn't still experience the pressures to exude perfection online. As Scarlett said, "We all like to show the best of our journey on social media. It's a bit like your mantelpiece in your house. You put your best pictures on the mantelpiece. You don't want the pictures where you're looking a little bit rough. But it's important to also show those because it makes everybody realize that you're not the only one who has Sunday scaries or that some days you don't look your best. But it doesn't mean that the next day, you can't get back on track." Ever relatable, the star joked, "That's not to say I still don't like to put on my glad rags to feel fancy." Commenting on the pressures to practice self-care in an Instagram-worthy way as the wellness boom becomes more and more commercialized, Scarlett urged people to simply focus on the basics. Self-care doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing, she insists. The concept of the "that girl" trend on social media at the moment is amazing, because it's all about those simple steps you can take. It's about going for a walk, about doing affirmations, about mindfulness, about drinking water, about speaking to your friends. But the thing is, you don't have to do it in an aesthetically pleasing way, you can do it in your joggers and old trainers. Now a staunch mindfulness advocate, Scarlett has even convinced her boyfriend to get involved, as they now practice daily affirmations every morning. Scarlett has birthed to her first child with her policeman partner. The presenter, 32, has welcomed her baby boy with Scott Dobinson, 36, after announcing her pregnancy back in February. Sharing the news of the arrival of her son, Scarlett took to Instagram sharing a collection of images of her new tot just moments after giving birth as her partner Scott looked on in amazement. "Jude Xavier Dobinson," she wrote, revealing the name of her new son. Scarlett went on to write, "My darling boy, I can't stop crying looking at you as I can't quite believe you're mine. You wanted to meet us early at just 35 weeks. Me and your daddy love you so much that I can't even put this feeling into words. Our heart and soul feels complete and ready to burst. I will forever and always be grateful to be your mammy." Praising her partner, she continued, "I can't thank Scott Dobby enough, and to the midwives Helen and Charlotte and all of the NHS team at Durham Hospital. You will all forever hold a special place in my heart for looking after us all with such compassion. Let the baby bubble commence. If you are struggling with your mental health, contact the 24-hour Samaritans helpline on 116 123.